Hey, everybody. We're not going to take long today. This one's going to be pretty simple. I've been doing too many streams, so I don't have a bunch of mailbag questions lined up for you. But what I do have is our topic of the day. And our topic of the day is chill out with the Matt Stafford stuff. You guys, Matt Stafford of the Cowboys it's a dumb story. And the reason it's a dumb story is because you don't get worse at quarterback on purpose. I'm going to get that put on a t-shirt. You don't get worse at quarterback on purpose. It's a bad plan. It's terrible. I just got to figure out how to phrase the t-shirt. And the number of people, what this tells me is it's almost impossible to overcome not being a first-round pick. Because what I would ask people, and what I have asked people, and they just make things up, is like, what makes Matt Stafford as good or better than Dak Prescott? Because Dak completes passes at a higher rate for more yards per attempt, throws touchdowns at a higher clip, throws interceptions at a lower clip, is a better athlete, rushes for touchdowns, has a better record as a quarterback, has a better postseason record, has performed better when in the postseason, has an infinitely better record versus winning teams. I'm trying to figure out and by the way, Matt Stafford, at least according to Pro Football Focus, in 6 of his 10 years with Detroit, has had a top 10 pass blocking offensive line. He played with Megatron for half of his career. He's had Kenny Golladay and Marvin Jones, and prime of his career, Golden Tate going for 1,300 yards and 1,000 yards 2 other years. The idea that Stafford has never been protected or has never had weapons or whatever, Matt Stafford's not that good. Matt Stafford's an average NFL quarterback. He's okay. Maybe in a great situation he'd be better than okay. But stop it with the Matt Stafford to Dallas thing, please. Nobody gets worse at quarterback on purpose. Now, the only reason that this is an actual topic is because it's not impossible. It's not impossible because he went to Highland Park, which means that Jerry and Steven probably already love him, and they screwed up their quarterback thing. But there's just a couple of things about the Dak Prescott thing that I got to dispel. One is, I was talking to my guy, Steve Dennis, former TV and radio sports host here in DFW, and he's like, well, the salary cap's real. You gotta tag and trade Dak. One, no, you can't, because he won't. You think he went through all of this and not getting a contract extension to get to the point where you're about to franchise tag him for $38 million, and then he's just going to be like, oh, okay, I guess wherever you want to trade me to, I'll come sign the tag so you can trade me to whatever team you want that's going to... No, why would he do that? Dak has gone through all this, and he's on the doorstep to real free agency where he can pick where he goes, and he can be a guy in the prime of his career in a non-COVID offseason next offseason, where people will be getting money back, the salary cap will be coming back up, and you'll be a franchise quarterback in the prime of your career. He ain't helping you trade him. He ain't doing it. The only mistake that Dak Prescott has made as a Dallas Cowboy, the only mistake, is that he has not pushed the team and made them give him a contract. The Joneses, what they like to do is exist outside of the real world. Jerry and Stephen Jones love to exist outside of the real world. To them, the market for players is not a real thing. It's whatever we want to give you. You're worth whatever we offer you. That's why Jerry talked about Dak Prescott, and he said, oh, yeah, Dak, I don't know how he could possibly have any more leverage. He's got all the leverage. Jerry Jones said it. But he followed it up with, we got a plan to build our team in this organization. So basically he said, yes, Dak has all the leverage, and I don't care because we're going to offer him what we're going to offer him. They don't think the market applies to them. That's why Ezekiel Elliott, to get his contract done, had to say, I ain't playing. That's why Tank Lawrence, to get his contract done, he had to say, I'm not fixing my shoulder, so I won't be able to play this year unless we get this contract worked out. You had to be, this is a harsh phrasing of it, but in some ways, you had to be a bad teammate to get the Joneses to give you your market value. That's what you had to do. You had to say, I'm not coming. I'm not going to be at camp. I'm not playing. I'm not having a surgery. I'm not getting ready for the season. You had to do, in Amari Cooper's case, to get his market value, he had to literally reach free agency and have another team offer him even more to convince you that, oh, yeah, I guess I should give you your market value. And so now it's their quarterback. The reason we're here right now with a quarterback who doesn't have a long-term deal is because he's too good of a teammate. Otherwise, he would have already forced them to pay him. But the Matt Stafford thing, we're not doing that, okay? We're not doing that. And when I say we're not doing that, I mean that we, the honorable me, is telling you it's a terrible idea. That doesn't make it impossible. It's just a terrible idea. Saving money at quarterback is really cool as long as you're not getting worse at quarterback. Getting worse at quarterback on purpose is a bad plan. So don't do it. We good? We good? People think Matt Stafford is a better quarterback than Dak because he got picked first overall. And because Dak got picked in the 4th round. One of them's been playing a decade, one's been playing a half decade, and there's literally no evidence that Matt Stafford's better than Dak at any part of quarterbacking. None. And he's older, and he gets hurt more often. But he was picked first overall, I guess. So we're going to talk about that. One mailbag question today from AJ Beer. Remember, hit the thumbs up, mash that thumbs up button. Even if you don't like Dak, that's no reason to take it out on me. You still hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave in the comments what you want to talk about tomorrow. I love you guys. AJ says, hypothetically speaking, and only if Devontae Smith, the Heisman Trophy winner, miraculously falls to number 10, what if Dallas has genuine first-round offers for Michael Gallup? Do you take Devontae Smith and make the trade for a second first-rounder? Yes, and don't worry because that won't happen. You're not getting a first-round offer for Michael Gallup. Michael Gallup's a good player, but he's a good player in the last year of a rookie deal, his last cheap year. And if you want a wide receiver and you're picking in the first round, you're not trading it for Michael Gallup. You're picking a wide receiver. That's the way that you're going to handle that. I could do, you know what? You can just check like last night's videos, youtube.com/Jeff Kavanaugh. Talked about some Senior Bowl stuff. Maybe I'll do another Senior Bowl video later. Go live tonight. All sorts of fun stuff. I'm trying to fix this Cowboys secondary, and the Senior Bowl and this draft is trying to help you do it. There's a lot of dudes that can help you with that, so stay tuned. We will get this defense fixed, and it'll be lovely. T-shirt. Getting bad at quarterback or getting worse at quarterback on purpose is a bad plan. Got it? It's a bad plan. Oh, but I could save some money. I'm going to get worse at quarterback and sign a defensive tackle. That'll make my team better. No, it won't. Keep your better quarterback, okay? Hey, Joneses, you did this to yourself. You should have signed him years ago. You did it to yourself. All right. Make sure you subscribe. Leave in the comments what you want to talk about tomorrow. Check 1053thefan.com every day, and I'll see you guys 2 to 7. 1053 The Fan, the home of the Cowboys, radio.com app. Be locked in. I love you. And I'll see you later. Bye.